Hello everyone. Today we're talking about a really important, but often difficult, topic: how to support a loved one who has cancer. It's natural to want to fix things, to make everything better. But sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do is simply be there, without trying to find a solution. Let's explore how to offer meaningful support. First, let's talk about the power of listening. When your loved one wants to talk, practice active listening. This means giving them your full attention, without planning what you're going to say next. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and truly hear them. They might be sharing fears, frustrations, or even small victories. Your job isn't to solve their problems, but to be a safe space where they can express themselves without judgment. Try to avoid jumping in with advice or your own stories. Instead, you can use simple phrases like, "That sounds incredibly hard," or "Thank you for sharing that with me." This validates their feelings and shows them that you're present with them in that moment. The second key is to validate their emotions, whatever they may be. There is no right or wrong way to feel when you have cancer. Your loved one might feel angry one day, hopeful the next, and completely numb after that. All of these feelings are valid. Phrases like, "You shouldn't feel that way," or "try to be more positive" can feel dismissive, even if you mean well. Instead, acknowledge their reality. You could say, "It's completely understandable that you feel angry about this," or "It makes sense that you're feeling scared." By validating their emotions, you're telling them it's okay to not be okay, which can be a huge relief. Next, let's move on to practical help. Cancer and its treatments can be physically and emotionally draining, making everyday tasks feel monumental. Offering specific, practical help can lift a huge burden. But here's the trick: be specific. Instead of saying, "Let me know if you need anything," which puts the pressure on them to ask, try offering concrete things. For example, "I'm going to the grocery store. What can I pick up for you?" Or, "I have some free time on Tuesday afternoon. Can I come over and help with some laundry or just keep you company?" You could also organize a meal train with friends or offer to drive them to an appointment. These tangible acts of service show you care in a very real, practical way, without them ever having to ask. It's also important to recognize what not to say. We've touched on a few things already, but it's worth repeating. Avoid comparing their situation to someone else's, like, "My aunt had the same thing and she's fine now." Every person's journey with cancer is unique, and comparisons can feel invalidating. Steer clear of offering unsolicited advice about treatments, diets, or alternative therapies, unless you are specifically asked. Your loved one is likely overwhelmed with information from their medical team, and extra advice can just add to the noise. And please, avoid saying things like, "Everything happens for a reason." In the midst of suffering, this can feel incredibly hollow and unhelpful. The focus should always be on their experience, not on trying to find a silver lining. Finally, never underestimate the power of your presence. Sometimes, the most helpful thing you can do is simply be there. You don't always need to talk. You can sit with them in silence, watch a movie together, read a book in the same room, or just hold their hand. Your quiet, steady presence can be a powerful source of comfort, reminding them that they are not alone in this fight. It communicates love and support more deeply than words ever could. It lets them know that you're there for them, no matter what, without any expectation for them to be a certain way. In conclusion, supporting someone with cancer isn't about having all the right answers or fixing their situation. It's about showing up with an open heart. It's about listening without judgment, validating their feelings, offering practical help, and simply being present. Your love and steady support are some of the most powerful gifts you can offer. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing for more content. Take care of yourselves and each other.